Are you aware that Nigerian Ports Authority is the only port that I know in the world that have office outside this country of operation? They have office in London. They even have guest house in London. Can you believe it? For running a port in Nigeria. We're going to dismantle this confusion and get the country to work. That's what we're going to do.
Yeah. You see, these are the reasons why they don't want Peter OBI. These are the reasons, major reasons, the political elites, they don't want this man in power. Because it has become obvious for them that this man, Peter OBI, if allowed, if given the position of presidency in Nigeria, he's going to leave no stone untouched in making sure he rid the country of corruption to its lowest minimum. He's going to make sure he rid the country of corruption. All the people that benefit from corruption, he will make sure he dismantle all of them. Because if you cannot follow due process in doing things, you will resign, or you'll be forced to resign so that you go and look for something else to do. Those are the reasons why they don't want Peter OBI in power. They don't believe in him, not because he's going to betray them. It's not because he's going to do things wrongly, but they don't believe in him because he's not going to listen to their advice. He's not going to heed to their ways of doing things. Their corrupt ways of doing things is not going to take it from them. He's going to do things, make sure he does things in a way that it's civil, in a civilized manner. Nigeria is a place where anything is possible. Those things you think that are impossible, think about it in Nigeria. Go and check it in Nigeria. It is happening in Nigeria. These corrupt leaders, corrupt officials, corrupt government officials, there is nothing lacking in their pocket as far as corruption is concerned. And they want a leader, a government that will come into power, that will continue in that same direction of leadership. That's why when you see a good person being employed in a particular environment, in an office, when the person coming to a particular place to do the will of the people, to do the job he was elected to do, you will begin to see all those people in the high places beginning to complain about him. Before you know it, they will kick left, right, and center to make sure that that person is being transferred from the place he's working. If you're a Nigerian, you know what I'm talking about. They will tell you, this is the way we do it here. They will tell you, you are new in this place, you don't understand the way things have been done. Before you do something, you must go and ask permission from the boss. Before you discharge your own duty, you must go and ask for permission from your compromised boss, from your compromised head of department. You must go and get permission from them, for them to go through whatever you want to do, to see if you are doing things not according to expected procedures, but according to their own terms and conditions. That's the way it is in Nigeria. So when they tell you, do not trust an Igbo man, they don't trust an Igbo man in power. They are simply telling you they don't trust Igbo people because they believe an Igbo person will come into power and be doing things the way it's supposed to be done, following due process. That's why they are telling you they don't trust Igbo person in the person of Peter OBI. If not, there is no other reason why any person in Nigeria, anyone that is not compromised, anyone that is not corrupt, anyone that is not an evil person, has no reason to hate Peter OBI, has no reason to say Peter OBI is not going to be the president of Nigeria. But because those in authority, elites, the corrupt ones, they are rejecting him by thunder, by earthquake. They are against him because they believe he's not going to give them the chance to continue looting the same way they are looting. Even those in oil sector, they are rejecting him because he's not going to continue to allow them to continue to loot the same way they are looting. Everybody is afraid. Only the masses, only the people that are suffering, only the masses that are suffering, that are in need, that are in desperate need of a change, that are in desperate need of a person to come and rescue them, because the country needs a rescuer. And that rescuer is in this person, Peter OBI. How can a custom authority of a country be having office in another country? How can the custom authority of Nigeria be having an office in the UK, having a guest house in the UK? How? When you call the boss, when they talk about the boss is in the office in UK. Where does it happen? That's the level of impunity that is going on in Nigeria. That's the level of unchecked corrupt practices that is going on in this country called Nigeria. Nigeria is rotten. If you don't know that the system is rotten, you don't know nothing. Nigeria is rotten. The system is rotten. From health sector to educational sector to the power sector to the agriculture sector to all the sectors of Nigeria's economy, it is all rotten. Things are not done properly. It will take a sick person to the hospital. Instead of the doctors and the nurses to attend to the person, you will see them standing, sitting one place, sitting in a round table, having conversation. When you call them to come and take care of the sick person, they will ask you, they will tell you, are you here to teach them their job? Are you here to mandate them to do their job? They know how to do their job and when to do their job. But you brought a person that is terribly sick, that need their urgent attention. You will see all of them moving helter-skelter, moving from one place to another, looking at you as if you came there to worship them, as if you came there just to come and pay them a visit. Nobody follows due process in any organization in Nigeria because the country is rotten, the system is rotten, the system is compromised, the system is corrupted from the lowest to the highest. Now we have corruption personified personality in the highest office of the land. Then tell me, what is going to be the fate of the citizens, the common citizens of the land? They don't want Peter Obi, not because Peter Obi is going to do something bad to them, but because Peter Obi is going to insist on due process. Because he's going to insist on fairness, justice, and equity. He's going to follow due process in everything. He's going to ask questions that nobody has ever asked them in the last 10 years. He's going to tell them to do this and do it proper. Make sure you do it and do it proper because I'm coming back to have it checked. Those are the reasons why they don't want him. But it's only unfortunate that the gullible masses are yielding, bending to that cruel ways of doing things. The gullible masses are not seeing clearly why these people don't want this man. They are seeing it from the perspective of religion, language, and tribal differences. He's not a Yoruba man. How can you vote for a man that is not a Yoruba man? How can you vote for an Igbo man? He's not a Hausa man. How can you vote for a man that is not a Hausa man? How can you vote for someone that does not speak your language? Those are the things they are using to confuse the Nigerian gullibles that does not know their left from their right. What is it that they are going to use? He is against corruption. He is the epitome of due process, doing things according to the law, following due process in everything. That's what he represents. Doing things according to the stipulated process, not according to your own terms, not according to your own compromise system. The more he tells them what he's going to do when he comes to power, the more they hate him, the more. The more he tells them what he's going to do if he's elected as president of Nigeria, the more they hate him, the more they are against him, the more they are kicking against him. The more you see them coming on national televisions to start one bogus allegation against him or the other. There is no other reason for them to hate this man. It's only because they knew he is coming with due process. That which is lacking in all sectors of Nigeria's economy, he is coming with it. Just to normalize things, to make people live as if we are living in a country, in a place where human beings live. Because when you think about the way things have been done in Nigeria, you begin to wonder, these people are the human beings. There is nothing like due process in this country. Things has to be done in a different way. I remember the day I went to the bank. We are there early. But those people, those staffs, those cashiers, those people that were attending to us, they were collecting people from left, right, and center. Then until I got angry in the bank, I said this process can never continue again. I insisted it will never continue again, and nobody is going to serve any other person here. Let me see whoever that is going to come to authorize serving people that were there before. Let us see. That was the only time they started, they called me to say, come. That was when they called me. I said, no, follow due process. Serve the people that were there before me, not to serve me. And when I'm gone, you begin to serve other people. Follow due process. We cannot be silenced like this. We cannot be treated as if we are animals. That's the way Nigeria is. Nigeria is very rotten. If you don't know it. The system is rotten from head to bottom. Nothing works. Nothing works. Even in the police station, nothing, absolutely nothing works in Nigeria. I don't want to talk too much. God bless you. Share the video for other people to see it. If it is your first time coming across my videos, I plead with you to follow my page and subscribe. God bless you.